Loyalty isn't created by discounts. It isn't built by engagement tricks. And it definitely isn't earned by asking for it. Real loyalty is built when someone protects you before you even need it. So in this video, I'm gonna show you what that actually looks like using The Godfather.
The Godfather, you know what I mean? Michael, you're not My Godfather sucks, but...
This movie opens up with a wedding, right? But the real story starts in the shadows because loyalty isn't loud, it's remembered. Watch how Don Vito Corleone builds loyalty without ever asking for it. This first scene happens at the very beginning and
Amerigo
comes to Don Corleone asking for justice. Don Corleone listens, and then he explains how loyalty actually works. This one's a lengthy one, so bear with me, but watch it through because it's super important. There's a huge learning lesson.
I believe in America. America has made my fortune. And I raised my daughter in the American fashion. I gave her freedom, but I taught her never to dishonor her family. She found a boyfriend, not an Italian. She went to the movies with him. She stayed out late. I didn't protest. 2 months ago, he took her for a drive with another boyfriend. They made her drink whiskey, and then they tried to take advantage of her. She resisted. She kept her honor. So they beat her like an animal. When I went to the hospital, her nose was broken. Her jaw was shattered, held together by wire. She couldn't even weep because of the pain. But I wept. Why did I weep? She was the light of my life. Beautiful girl. Now she will never be beautiful again. Sorry. I went to the police like a good American. These 2 boys were brought to trial. The judge sentenced them to 3 years in prison and suspended the sentence. Suspended the sentence? They went free that very day. I stood in the courtroom like a fool. And those 2 bastards, they smiled at me. Then I said to my wife, for justice, we must go to Don Corleone.
Why did you go to the police? Why didn't you come to me first?
What do you want of me? Tell me anything, but do what I beg you to do.
What is that? That I cannot do.
I'll give you anything you ask.
We've known each other many years, but this is the first time you ever came to me for counsel, for help. I can't remember the last time that you invited me to your house for a cup of coffee. Even though my wife is godmother to your only child. But let's be frank, you never wanted my friendship. And you were afraid to be in my debt.
I didn't want to get into trouble.
I understand. You found paradise in America. Had a good trade, made a good living. Police protected you, and there were courts of law. And you didn't need a friend like me. But now you come to me and you say, Don Corleone, give me justice. But you don't ask with respect. You don't offer friendship. You don't even think to call me Godfather. Instead, you come into my house on the day my daughter's to be married and you ask me to do murder for money.
I ask you for justice.
That is not justice. Your daughter is still alive.
Let him suffer then, as she suffers. How much shall I pay you?
Buonasera. Buonasera. What have I ever done to make you treat me so disrespectfully? If you'd come to me in friendship, then the scum that ruined your daughter would be suffering this very day. And if by chance an honest man like yourself should make enemies, then he would become my enemies. And then they would fear you.
Be my friend? Godfather?
Good. Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do a service for me.
So this is the most misunderstood loyalty lesson in all of cinema. He doesn't demand loyalty. He doesn't guilt him. He banks on it. Let me break it down. Loyalty is created when someone feels protected, okay? Not pressured. Buonasera leaves knowing two things. He was helped and he owes respect, not fear. And this is where most brands get loyalty wrong. They ask for commitment before they even deliver any protection. And I'll give you some context in a bit, but let me share with you this next scene, right? This next scene shows loyalty when it's under pressure, okay? The Corleone family is attacked and everyone has to decide where they stand. So in this one, Luca Brasi practices his loyalty speech. Later in the movie, you know, the betrayal happens, right? But in this part that I want to show you, Luca Brasi rehearses speaking to Don Corleone. So check this out.
He's not on the list, but Luca Brasi wants to see you.
Is this necessary?
He didn't expect to be invited to the wedding, so he wanted to thank you.
Hmm.
Don Corleone, I am honored and grateful that you have invited me to your daughter's wedding. On the day of your daughter's wedding. And I hope that their first child be a masculine child. I pledge my ever-ending loyalty for your daughter's bridal purse.
Thank you, Luca. My most valued friend.
Don Corleone, I'm going to leave you now because I know you are busy.
Thank you.
You see, so loyalty isn't what you say, it's what you do under pressure. Everyone claims loyalty when it's convenient, but real loyalty shows up when there's actual risk. So how does this relate to business and branding? Your audience doesn't become loyal because of what you promise. They become loyal because of what you constantly protect. Now, this last scene ties everything together. This is what happens at the end of the movie. It's where Michael Corleone has pretty much fully stepped into leadership, right? He is now the Godfather. And watch what happens. It's a montage of things, but it shows loyalty compounding over time.
Rizzi, do you renounce Satan?
I do renounce him.
And all his works?
I
And all his pomps.
I do renounce him.
Michael Rizzi, will you be baptized?
I
In nomine Patris, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti. Michael Rizzi, go in peace, and may the Lord be with you. Amen.
That is the payoff, right? Loyalty didn't happen overnight. It was built slowly, quietly, relentlessly. Here's the key principle, right? Loyalty compounds when actions stay consistent longer than attention spans. And this is why loyalty is rare, because consistency is hard. And this is how loyalty works in business. You don't earn it by posting more content or offering discounts or begging for engagement. You earn it by being consistent, protecting your audience, and standing for something long enough to actually be remembered. Loyalty is the reward for alignment over time. Here's a simple loyalty framework. Follow me. Ask yourself, who do you protect, right? Who do I protect? Clients, audience, standards. Think about that. You also want to look at, what do I do consistently that benefits them, right? Not occasionally, but consistently. And would they miss me if I stopped showing up? If not, then loyalty isn't there. Loyalty doesn't respond to like hype, okay? It responds to reliability. Unfortunately, most brands don't lack loyalty. What they lack is patience, because these things aren't built overnight. That's the reality. If you want loyalty, stop chasing attention and just serve consistently and protect your standards. Now, if you want help building a brand that earns loyalty over time, then that's what we focus on inside of our school community. That's what I help my clients build over time. What I'm doing now as a way of kind of practicing what I preach, right? It's about that time that I kind of show you guys rather than doing it for you. And with us, it's, you already know, we're trying to stand on is, you know, no gimmicks, no pressure. It's just consistency. So if you enjoyed this video, like, comment, subscribe, let me know in the comments what movie you want me to break down next as it relates to branding, sales, and marketing, and I'll do my absolute best to dissect those scenes. Until the next time, in the next video, cheers.